Hey guys, it's your boy Kenny Boulder with another Pokemon video, and today we're going to be discussing about fake Pokemon cards. So I've lived in an era where fake Pokemon cards were everywhere, and now they are getting way more sophisticated, complicated, where they might even seem like the real thing. And so I am covering a story about fake Pokemon cards, and we actually have a lot of pictures to go over and seeing how people can easily buy and get fooled by fake Pokemon cards. Because fake Pokemon cards are everywhere now. People are having a hard time finding stuff, and of course children are buying fake Pokemon cards because, surprise, parents can't find the real stuff, so they buy the fake stuff, and suddenly you have stories of kids buying and trading fake Pokemon cards. And so we're going to cover this story real quick. So, fake Pokemon cards, gotta scam them all. So this is ABC2, so we're gonna watch. This is ABC2, we're gonna watch this video real quick.
Welcome back now to a consumer first alert for card collectors.
I would say probably once a week I get a fake card.
And what is the reaction when someone finds out?
Usually they're pretty surprised.
The popularity of Pokemon has opened the door for scammers.
So what he's doing is a trick where you can see if it's a fake card. You put a light, and most cards will, they're made pretty well and that they won't be seen through. But a lot of fake cards are pretty made on really bad materials, cheap paper, and you can usually then see through the cards. So that's what he's doing right now, this card owner.
Counterfeit trading cards. Often it's new collectors or kids who are getting scammed.
Exactly.
And Tammy Elliott joining us now to talk about this consumer first alert Pokemon cards. I remember this from when my kids were little, still around. So if you're a new collector, maybe a parent buying for your children, this has got to be a little eye-opening because you probably weren't thinking about a scam associated with this.
Right? I mean, Pokemon cards, trading cards have really kind of re-exploded again, right? In popularity. It's a hobby,
I love, normal people trying to talk about Pokemon cards. And this is geared towards, your mom and dad kind of, audience watching cable news. But I found this video and we just have to watch it because it is pretty funny.
Are out there, and like you said, a lot of newer kids. So I stopped in at Green Bay City Cards to talk about this after our morning producer said there are a lot of fake cards out there. And the sad thing is it's kids who are buying them, not realizing that they're out there. Green Bay City Cards told me they get at least one a week. Someone coming in to sell, not knowing that they're fake.
Okay, so how do we tell the difference? How do they tell the difference?
Right, so they showed us a couple of easy ways. So basically what counterfeit cards are, they're a cheaper version in many senses. They're cheaper, lower quality, print.
Literally, exactly what I just said. They're poorly made. But some cards are getting way better. Some expensive cards that are worth way more value, are getting so close that they look like they're the same from fake cards as well. So, yeah.
Quality's different. The ink is different. He showed us to flip over the back of the cards, those familiar, that dark blue border. He said a lot of times the fake cards you can tell because they're a lighter color, not as clear of a print, a little bit more of a purple hue, light blue. So that was one good tell. The texture of cards, if cards have a texture.
Dude, the golden cards, these are so fucking fake. Can you imagine coming home and your kids bring these golden ass Charizard cards, look what I got. It's like, no, what have you done, baby, please.
They're, you can feel the texture. In the fake cards, they're smooth. But he did say that there are some that are more sophisticated. I mean,
exactly.
We're talking about cards, Cammy. In some cases, he showed me a couple.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine if they just, your fourth grade kid shows them. It's like, look, I got the uber super rare Charizard $300 card, or the Rayquaza Pikachu card, Lucario cards. It's like, no. What have you done? What did you give?
He said if this were real, it would be worth $100 or up to $800, and there are fakes out there.
So are those showing up at trading sites? Is that how they're getting into the system?
Right. They are coming in, they're counterfeits, and then if someone is not.
So what he's also doing is that he's ripping the fake cards, and you can tell by the card itself. If you rip Pokemon cards, and I'm not going to do that, I care about these cards. They have a different flavor, so to speak, inside the actual cards. So That's what he's doing. He's ripping the fake cards, and you can tell this is a fake card. It's like fake cardboard, and it just looks wrong. It absolutely looks wrong. There's like a blue border line, purple line between it, because that's what the paper is. So yeah,
knowing that they have one, and
They pay
the
for
buyer,
them.
right,
Yeah.
buying and
Okay.
selling. And I said, what do people say when you tell them, you know, they bring in their collection, hey, I want to sell some of these cards,
yeah, you can see it right there. It looks totally fake. These are fake cards.
and
They're
they
not real
tell them
printed cards.
this one is fake. He said oftentimes they are surprised by that.
Yeah, so what do you do if you have a fake card? If you're looking through this and saying, oh no, I have those telltale signs that you just mentioned.
Right. I mean, basically he said, you know, to verify it, you want to go to a reliable seller, and also buying from a reliable seller, people you know, people you're familiar with, stores that you're familiar with. But he said you can always, if you have a question about it, wondering if it's fake, you can bring it into your local card store.
Now, I will say, most people know what a fake card looks like. You can Google it, you can search it, you can find out what they look like. And I feel like one of the main subreddits I go to and look at is my Pokemon cards fake? That's a classic one. You post pictures in there, and you send pictures, and people will give you their analysis, their views if it's fake or not.
Or to verify that. And also what they're doing is ripping them up to keep them out of circulation, to take them out of circulation. And Garrett, our producer, told us that some vendors at shows, if kids are coming up and they realize that they have a fake, they are actually rewarding them if they will rip up that card to keep it out of circulation.
It's got to be so hard for the kids,
Right?
They don't understand why
Yeah,
that
exactly.
would be even a thing.
Right, but it's becoming more popular. And you know, we always talk about this with our scams, right? If there's a way to make money, you know that there are counterfeiters and scammers out there, unfortunately. So we're trying to help.
I agree with her. I mean, this is good reporting. Usually, I feel like these kind of reporting, you really see reporters talk about Pokemon cards like this. The fact that they go in and talk about this and then go through the elaborate schemes and scams that people do, I'm very impressed. So I want to applaud ABC too. You have my approval. This is good journalism. This is excellent journalism. Good explanation. Good discussion about why people do this, and I'm glad vendors do destroy fake Pokemon cards. I think fake Pokemon cards should be constantly destroyed because it's fake. It's not good. And you can make an argument saying like, hey, some kids want those fake cards. It's like, nah, man, you don't. I want kids with actual genuine Pokemon cards. That should be like the whole basis of the hobby, is that kids should get the real stuff. But now, our second part of the story is that we have to look at these fake cards now. So I did a little tour of finding a bunch of fake Pokemon cards and going over with you guys, because there's a lot of them. And again, you have subreddits. Is my Pokemon card fake? This was posted 3 hours ago. Fake, right? And this is a Charizard, first edition Charizard, right? And you can already tell, dude, this is fake as fuck. Look at the back. That color text is awful. It is like bleach. It is like not remotely what it should look like. This is what it should look like, right? This is what the card should look like. This is absolutely horrendous. It is like literally printed off of like someone's printer. And yeah, the colors are saturated 200,000%, and it's a fake card. And the holo is wrong, the back is wrong, everything is wrong with this card. So this is a awful Charizard. Next one. Is this card fake? 24 days ago. And it's a Bubble Mew. And clearly someone decided to make this card, and it is absolutely fake. No, this is actually, someone drew this. This is a gag card. Obviously, I think it's cute. They got 6,000 upvotes. I mean, this is definitely a real, genuine Bubble Mew. And I love the Oddish. I love the Bellsprout, the Diglets, and yeah, totally legit. 100% real. Looks good, but can't ensure unless we see the back. The back is blank. Then damn. Definitely fake. It's going to be a PSA 20. So, actually, I love these fake cards. These fake cards are wholesome. There's a difference. Fake cards can be awful and cringe. Fake cards that people drew and made themselves are wholesome. And I love these kind of cards. So, this Bubble Mew is a PSA 10 for sure. 20. 35. Another one right here. Fake Pokemon cards are getting insanely good. Be careful. I know some people and vintage selling Japanese evolutions cheaper than market, and I got suspicious. If something looks too good to be true, it probably is. Be careful out there. And again, These stores are everywhere, guys. People are selling shitty, but look like pretty good looking cards. And honestly, I see this card. This is the classic, super highly sought out Umbreon with the, all the crystals from Prismatic Evolutions. This is 15 pounds, okay? You can buy this for 15 pounds, and some kid's gonna try to sell it. Some kid's just gonna go to a vendor and be like, yo, I got the $200, $300 card, here it is, and the vendor's gonna be like, this is fake, you know? And I know that parents are gonna be like, yo, like, my kid wants this card. They'll do anything for this card. So yeah, I get it, why parents would buy this, but the fact that fake cards like this are spreading out everywhere is gonna ruin the Pokemon card hobby. So right off the bat, I can tell it's fake. The color textation is definitely not as well as it should be, but you can see that they try to fake the texture of it to give it that like super holographic texture throughout in the background. But on the sides right here, you can see it's fake. You can tell it's like not colored correctly. But I also recognize that this is pretty good looking card. Like it looks like an Umbreon evolution card. And people are gonna go out there and try to buy this stuff. So last time I warned people, I got downvoted bad, so I stopped. Even got mocked by them saying that I'm stupid and the people who bought fakes should be scammed. And that wasn't only from one person, but from 15 comments. Granted, it's a Pokemon TCG sub, but I'm done with this shit. I mean, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've seen other subs that textures now being added to fake cards. If you buy from eBay, always buy from a seller with a lot of good reviews. So this is also a thing as well, is that you have potential scammers now going on Facebook Marketplace, going on eBay, listing cards, and then saying you fake cards. That could be also happening as well. This is scary. And again, on this alone, 821 hearts, whatever the fuck that means. But most importantly, 600 plus sold. So now there is that concern. Is now you have actual resellers, third-party sellers, selling fake Pokemon cards. I can tell you right now, that is scary for me. And again, I personally don't use eBay. Hell for sure doesn't, I'm not going to use and touch Facebook Marketplace. But some people will. Some people will buy these cards. And even though they listed, you can get your money back. If you're scammed on eBay, if you're scammed by Facebook Marketplace, you can probably make a ticket and try to get your own cash back and your money back. But I'm worried that people are gonna send this stuff and they're gonna believe that this is a genuine card, and years from now they're gonna be like, no, this is a fake. You bought this card and it was the seller was fake. So, and we have another one right here. I bought fake Pokemon cards for science. These are really well made and can fool anyone. Haven't seen the genuine ones before. It cost me $5 each. So we're gonna watch this video. So this is Japanese cards here. And it just passed the texture check. The texture of these cards are genuine. The coloring looks a little bit weird. It's like this rainbow shade that you can kind of see. But I'm not gonna lie, this looks genuine. This looks legit. And it's scary. Look at that. Some of it, the rainbow is a little bit off, but you can see the texture. It's fully holographic. The color is not too off, and it's scary right now. That is bonkers, bro. So I'm telling you right now, guys, fake Pokemon cards are gonna be everywhere soon. They're already showing up. This is 2025. Fake Pokemon cards. And you got Gordovir right there. So the Gordovir, and these are fake. This is a fake holographic full art card. And right now, people are buying it and they think it's genuine. So yeah, this is like a decent price card right there. People are buying it for $5. These are $5 cards right here. And yeah, I can tell you right now. Nice. And then this is the back now. So even the back looks kind of legit as well. And I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is why I'm worried. The hobby could be in a bad place in a couple of years. So it seems like they were able to copy the entire structure of the card, which includes the texture. The only problem is that it still doesn't have the hollow cube. Too much rainbow. I mean, that's the thing. Is that this is the real card, right? This is the real card. The real card has texture. You shine the light, you're not going to see that rainbow color, right? These cards are getting there. It is scary how close we're getting to fully fake cards. I mean, that is a difference, man. This is the real one. This is the fake one. And yeah, there's too much rainbow. And I guess I should admit that. Like, obviously the rainbow is everywhere in the card. Duh. But that's because, you know, they're shining a light in front of it. But if it's off, like there's no light, then it might look like this, though. That's the thing. Here we got another one here. Was my son given fake cards? My son recently was gifted a bunch of bulk cards from a friend. As we went through them, he was very excited to see several cards. After looking at them, I'm not sure if they're all legitimate. There are others we have not, and we have some concerns about being fake, but these are the ones my son really wanted to help and know if they're real or not. If I only took one pic at the back, I sent additional photos if needed. Thanks for helping determine if they're fake or not. These are 100% fake. And again, too much rainbow, too much glare. The rainbow is oversaturated, and literally it's going through the entire card. That should not look like what the card is. So these are definitely fake cards. And again, he's saying pictures here. You know, this man is like worried, and this is a fake. These are fake cards, man. And you can tell right there, like the glare is. It looks like it's not even like sticking on. There is no texture to the hollow, and so these are fake cards. And right there, you can see in the very edge of it too, on this side right here, that is really off-putting texture. It looks like it's like falling off. It's like warping slightly. These are fake cards. So, and yeah, first thing is the first cards look fake. The Luminon V looks really real. It has the correct texture. If the texture is raised when you touch it, then it's good. For me, it's hard to tell if the Gildo and Gyarados VR cards are real. Try to post more pictures. So, some of these cards look like they're real. But yeah, the Latios and Latios nearly $3,000. Ain't nobody giving that away. It's fake. Some cards look fake, some look real, need more photos, front and back. So, I'm just being honest with you, man. Some of them are definitely sus. So, I mean, Oh, this is definitely real. Like I said, Luminon V, this is a real card. This is what a card should look like. The texture looks legit. It's not peeling back. It's not being warped. The color looks right. There's no, like, overhype textation, saturation of the colors. So, this is actually a real card. But this is a fake card, though. So, and now we're going to go and talk about why and where can I find fake Pokemon cards. And I found it. It's easy. AliExpress. Google it. Type fake Pokemon cards. You find all the stuff. You can find all the fake cards here, including Conker's Bad Fur Day, a booster box of Destined Rivals. But we're going to go in here, and we can find this here, which is the fake Pokemon cards for all these sets here. Prismatic Evolutions. $8.79. $25 for Surging Sparks. $25 for Shining Fates. And yeah, I mean, literally people are paying $10, $9. And you can see here, 595 purchases here, over 900 reviews. And so people, unfortunately, are buying this shit like fucking hotcakes here. $11 for Scarlet and Violet. And you buy this stuff, you buy these cards, and then, yeah, they all are fake Pokemon cards. So, it's that easy now. And I get it. I get it, guys. Most folks won't do this. Most people are smart and educated about Pokemon cards. But I'm telling you right now, guys, the problem is that uneducated people and people who are scammers, who are not good people, they're buying the stuff and they're flipping it and they're selling it, or they're giving it to their kids because they want their kids to be happy. And I feel for parents right now. If you're a parent right now, you cannot buy Pokemon cards right now. It is virtually fucking impossible to go into stores and find real Pokemon cards. It'd be much easier, pay $10, $20 for fake Pokemon cards online. You get it, kids open it, they're 4 or 5 years old. They're going to be happy. They're going to be happy kids. And I get that part of the story. The problem, though, is that now I'm worried that they're going to get too authentic, too real, where we're going to not be able to tell the difference between fake and real Pokemon cards. And right now, I'm not too worried about that because there's a lot of ways to see what's fake and what's not. But consumers, people who are, again, not well-versed in Pokemon cards, they can find people who are basically scamming them. And obviously, you know, this might be like a dystopian future where fake and real Pokemon cards are interchangeable. But I think for the most part right now, we're in a good spot. I think most fans, most collectors know what fake cards look like. And it's just kids, you know, people who aren't educated, people who don't know. You know what you know, you know what you don't know. Like, that's the situation. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of fake Pokemon cards. Obviously, we took a deep dive, and I really appreciate all the posts, especially the ABC reporters, because they actually did a good job. I actually really like that report, and I think that they do know, and they're showing consumers and customers what to look for. I just wish that more people can see these kind of videos, because it's every day I see more and more of my Reddit feed of people, is my Pokemon card fake? Is this real? And most folks will say, no, this is fake. And again, the signs are there. Color saturation, the holographic texture, and whether the card bends or warps. And again, most cards, they look pretty genuine. The holos are pretty legit. And if you get a rainbow card, it's pretty obvious if it's real or not. So I'm telling you guys, there are ways to see when the cards are not real or not. But there's a lot of ways where people will be tricked. And I'm worried about that. I'm worried about people who are on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and they get a card, for example, and they buy it, they think it's authentic, it gets mailed, and fucking surprise, it is a fake card. So that's what I'm worried about the most, is collectors, consumers, people who can get screwed over by people who are scammers or trying to break the system. So, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Obviously, huge shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me. We're so close. We're trying to get to 8,500 subscribers. So if you're new to the channel and you want to see more Pokemon stories, Pokemon news, like, subscribe, and comment these videos. Spread these videos around. It really helps me, because I don't have sponsors. I don't have a market. I don't sell Pokemon cards or flip Pokemon cards. I make videos because I do it as a hobby. This is a passion project. This is stuff I care about. This is stuff that I love doing about. And I want to help sure that you guys get to see stories that you want to resonate, stories that you guys appreciate. So thank you so much for watching my videos, guys. Be safe out there. Don't buy fake Pokemon cards. Don't buy from scalpers. Buy from people you trust. And be patient. And don't buy fake Pokemon cards. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Adios.